Hey Gemini, this is Dawn Burgeons, Dawn Burgeons Tarot with your end of the month, January 2022 general reading for the collective of Gemini. Again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. Check your moon and ascendants, just to kind of get a clearer picture of everything that's going on. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Cards have been pre-shuffled. Messages for the sign of Gemini. Messages of synchronicity, affirmations, enlightenment, guidance. What messages does Spirit have for the collective of Gemini? We have Seven of Wands, Eight of Swords, and Ace of Cups. So we have Leo, Gemini. We also have some water. Yeah. So give me just a moment. Okay, so someone is in a situation right now that is pretty intense. Someone is feeling alone or feeling like they've been left to their own kind of faculties when they feel like this is, whatever situation this is, it shouldn't be something that you're going at alone. You feel like you're lacking the support, or someone feels like they're lacking the support they need. And just to mention, these readings, they can go either way, so you can kind of flip them. It just depends, on your particular situation. But there's someone in a scenario that's feeling left to their own devices, and that they are fighting or going at this battle alone. There's someone who is very kind of effortlessly handling this because they've just become so accustomed to it, but they're ready for the help and support of, in some cases, their partner, or it could be other situations as is life. It could be a matter, as far as work is concerned, but I'm thinking that this is more about a relationship or a family type of situation. Someone is taking care of everything. So someone, this could be someone that is kind of holding down the household, or someone that is taking care of the bills, or just making everything is together, or someone who is just overall more present than the person that they're with. If you look at this particular Seven of Wands in this deck, of course, the one thing that stands out to me is that shadow that is kind of looming on the, kind of in the backdrop or the forefront. It's that shadow, and it's like they're kind of kneeled down or bent down. They see this person who, like we see her hand on her hip, and she just has this look of like, I got this, but I'm kind of over this. Like like they seem very accustomed to going through this, but it's gotten old, and there's a whole, an entirely whole person in the corner that's sitting by, idly by, and not assisting. And in some cases, this card can be someone who wants to help, but they're maybe intimidated because this person looks so kind of fierce and a little unapproachable. So this person doesn't quite know how to approach in some cases. But majorly, I'm feeling in this particular circumstance, this is someone who is just not helping the situation. They're not contributing to the betterment of this situation. This Eight of Swords is saying that someone is maybe feels trapped in a situation. They may not quite know how to move forward or how to press forward. They feel kind of stuck. And if you notice in this one, they're starting to elevate, but they're still kind of held down. So it's like they know their power, they can feel their power, but it's like they're still weighed or anchored down. And because these are swords, it's like I'm feeling like there could be a lot of overthinking involved. Like you're thinking too much about I feel like someone is overthinking this situation, or someone is giving more credence to the situation than what it's worth. This person can feel themselves wanting to break free, but again, it's still something that's pulling them back down. But they have the power, of course, to release themselves from this matter with a little finagling. I'm going to clarify, of course, but I'm just kind of skimming the surface. Ace of Cups. So, and this is what has led me to kind of think that this is resigned more to a relationship. But of course, cups can be anything that is fulfilling to our own heart space. The things that we love, and it doesn't always have to be a relationship. So it just kind of depends on what, that thing is for you. But for a lot of people, it will be a relationship. So anyways, this is indicating that there is something far better for you that is coming, or that is something that is a situation that is more in alignment with your needs and your desires and your wants. It's something that is, I feel like the situation that you're in now, or that you've been dealing with, is holding you back. It is a hindrance to your happiness. I feel like there are more bad days than good, because with any relationship or any situation, there's always going to be, you're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days, but it's about, it's about the pros and cons and kind of weighing the situations and challenges. Do you have more good days than bad days, or more bad days than good days? And the bad, is it like really bad, or is it just like typical? Because every relationship is going to have its moments, but I'm just feeling like this is something that it's just been a waste of time, and it's caused more harm than good. So let's go ahead and clarify. What is the matter at hand for Gemini at this moment? What action does Gemini need to take? Please clarify this matter for Gemini. So we have the Devil. We have Ace of Swords. And we have Queen of Cups. So yeah, so this Devil card, someone is definitely, they are attached to something that means them no good, or is just not something that is on the level at which Gemini is on. Is something that is, again, more of a hindrance than a help. I feel like this is something that if you stay kind of entangled in this situation, you're going to look up like years from now and you're going to regret this, but because I'm feeling like there's just not, like in some situations, I'm feeling like there may be like good intimacy or like intimate times or something like that. But overall, it's just like I'm getting like for some people, there's a lot of like disagreements, arguing, a lot of like petty disputes and gaslighting, and this Ace of Swords beneath this Eight of Swords. Because this Eight of Swords, like I was mentioning before, it's like it feels like someone is elevating and they can feel that power and they can feel that like themselves just ready to be released from this situation. But I'm feeling like there's someone that is just like gaslighting them, putting that guilt trip on them, like making them feel like there's something amiss, like they're the problem, you know, and they're getting in their head. And that's what's holding this person back. But this Ace of Swords, there's freedom, there is a breakthrough, there's a new, there's something better that awaits you. Of course, we have this Ace of Swords and this Ace of Cups, and they're both, you know, it's like head and heart, you know. But a new way of thinking, a new way of love, a new love that is fulfilling, you know. Because this is something that we made a decision. I don't think this was the universe or the spirit or spirits choice for us, but you know, we're free to do whatever we want. Sometimes we see the signs, but we still choose to kind of look past that and feel like sometimes, you know, we feel like we can change a person, or sometimes we feel like, okay, well, they'll change for me, or they'll but things will improve, or whatever the case may be. You know, we don't see it for what it is. You know, we try to romanticize what we want instead of looking at the reality of the situation. So I feel like that's something that is happening or taking form. I think that someone is starting to see the reality of their own situation. There's like this Queen of Cups suggests, because this Queen of Cups, of course, she is a dynamo. She is good with seeing beyond. Like, you can lie, you can deceive, you can manipulate, or try to anyways, but she can immediately just see past all of that. She sees what's going on inside. She sees your soul, your heart, your consciousness. So what you're saying, it really doesn't matter, you know, overall, especially if it's not in sync with your actions, or, you know. So yeah, this Queen of Cups energy, she's very aware and intuitive. So trust your intuition. Don't be afraid to kind of step out of the box or do something different. I know starting over is hard, but you'll be happy you did. For whoever this is for. Again, if it's not your story, don't make it fit. We have the Emperor. I'm feeling like this is the energy of, this is this new love, like this Ace of Cups energy. I'm feeling like this is what this Emperor is synonymous to. Whoever this person is, and of course, and these cards, I mean, they're not gender specific, because, you know, we all have like that feminine and masculine kind of dynamic, but this Emperor is the energy of the person that you're dealing with. I feel like the person, or that you will be, or that will be coming into the picture, someone who is equally as committed to your like building a great foundation, taking care of home, taking care of responsibilities, making sure everything is intact, you know, being responsible. For some people, I'm feeling like they're with someone who is in opposition of this. They're with someone who is not as mature, not all the way there. Like, with this Emperor energy is what this new love is. This is about finding, or not necessarily finding someone, but someone coming in the picture that is on the level, on your level. Someone who will come to battle with you, not sit on the side while you fight this battle alone, you know. And this Nine of Wands is about being, it's like this Nine of Wands, it precedes the Ten of Wands, of course. So it's like you're almost there. This is an evolutionary process. You've been through like something, this is something that could make or break a person. And this has made you, just like the situations that you've gone through, it's taught you a lot. It's definitely taught you what you don't want, like, that wholeheartedly now. You know what you never want to have to go through again. And just overall, it's just made you a more aware person. It's made you a better person, and it's taught you a lot. So, but you are the catalyst that stands between this Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands being, at the point of just putting down all of your burdens and being done with everything. You have to make a choice as to whether you want to continue to kind of compromise yourself, compromise your happiness, your life, your heart, to continue to deal with this negativity, this energy that's going on over here, the Seven of Wands, this double energy, this Eight of Swords energy, because you're a very strong person on your own, so don't be afraid of being alone temporarily, if that's what it's about, because by being in this situation, you're definitely cutting off something that is much greater for you. Sometimes things takes time. So even if you have to be single for a while, or single for a few months until the right person comes along, or then don't be afraid to sacrifice that, because it's better to be alone and happy than with someone and or in a relationship and feeling defeated, or like you're in a battle all the time. So just know that you have everything that it takes. You're very strong. And again, the only thing standing in the way of you and the Ten of Wands, moving on to the next level beyond this, is yourself. So yeah, that's what I have. I'm Gemini. So again, yeah, you're definitely with, because on this side we have a lot of like this negative energy that is kind of permeating, and you can kind of, it's palpable, like something has really been a burden. You may have had some decent moments, and you hold on to those good moments and try to, and just hope that you can have more of that with someone who's just not capable. But on this side, you have such, great energy, like new days ahead, like new love, new energy, new ideas, better people, more that are in alignment to your journey, and to your needs. Just tap into this, again, this Queen of Cups energy. Don't second guess yourself. You're not crazy. You're not overthinking or being over, what's the word I'm looking for? You're not being unreasonable. That's not the word I'm looking for, but, cause how people, if you feel offended over something that you have a right to be offended over, like this situation where this person is just standing here and watching you deal with, you having to fight for this relationship on your own. Don't allow them to make you feel like you're crazy, or like there's something wrong with you for thinking, or like you're being a nag or something like that, because you want better. You want someone who's going to meet you at your energy and at your level. So don't let them keep holding you back. You have the power to release yourself from this situation. Don't give anyone else that power. Don't let them, don't leave the decision to them, and let them decide, because for some people I'm feeling like, you may be with someone who likes to come and go and diddle daddle and kind of play the field, and, they may come for a little while and then they leave back and forth. Don't let anyone take that precedence over your life. You are, not precedence, have that power over your life. So that is what I have for you guys, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here. So yeah, and this is your January 2022 reading. Again, if it resonates, like, share, subscribe. If not, I welcome any feedback you may have, and have a great rest of your day, of your week, and of your January. And I will see you next time. Bye.